Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay.
I'm nervous there.
I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. With the return, it's Davis. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble.
Oh,
Gets
ouch.
able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Oh,
Offense getting set up.
feel that
Second
one.
down. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made by the tight end.
God, it's so slow.
A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep.
Oh,
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a play.
The Raging Cajuns line up with a 1st and goal. Back in motion now. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They begin with a quick throw to the left. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Hand off to the single back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. Send the back in motion. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole.
Right.
They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert
some
right here.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Right. Some of those like RPOs, it's like if you decide to run, it's like you're just fucked. Like there's.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Right. Yeah, there's nothing.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Oh.
The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh,
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Finally able to take him.
yeah. Just lead him out there. Right.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust
And especially the defense I was in, that's like a touchdown if he just throws it in the end zone. Right. That stuff happens to me all the time, which is why I throw like almost 30 picks a year.
And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you
bring out old Chet.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made wide open way downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
No!
And is intercepted.
Okay, guys, let's not take the worst angle.
Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. The 10. Touchdown.
What a turn.
Cajuns. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Yeah, it looked like he was playing a zone. The only person playing a zone there, like a short.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First down. We're going to throw the football.
I guess not.
The quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Louisiana. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. grab down the middle. It's Jordan. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And he's looking to make a big play
Go!
downfield.
God
Catch is
damn.
made inside the 10. Touchdown, Charlotte. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of...
Well, right. He threw that one right on the dot.
Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And this will be fair caught about the 15. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Raging Cajuns will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25.
All right.
No return attempted there. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about this defense?
Oh, Peter McLeod is back with his broken back. He's been out for like 2 years.
Defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Went backwards on 1st down. 2nd and long from the 24.
Got a bad back.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And here comes a deep shot.
Oh, I misplayed it. God damn it. That was my bad. Fuck.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the
No, I was the middle linebacker, but I had him playing deep, my safeties, because I didn't want to get burned on that play again.
He's got it right near the end zone.
Good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep.
Oh.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Wide open.
Touchdown, 49ers. And the comeback is on.
How is he
That's
doing
another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Oopsie.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front.
Old Gene just put on the wrong shoes.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Ooh.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Able to connect. Incomplete.
Oh, you knew that one was coming, huh?
Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're
Should've
seeing
just
an
got the
approach by
first
this
down.
offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And this is an ugly shank. And the punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the pass is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Oh, that's
On a wide
George out
receiver
there.
screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Let's it go quickly.
Oh!
Wow, that is interception number 4.
That was a terrible throw. There's no way I should even got that.
Did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence.
I didn't even think I had a chance at that.
2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and make.
Yeah, that
as
I can't even believe that one.
Offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
I missed him. I missed him. Fuck.
Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
God damn it.
Sack sets up second down. And now the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Boy, second forever. Everyone in this stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on third down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
No!
It's just short of the goal line that bounces in for a touchback. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here.
Guys.
Laid down inside the 25. Touchdown, Charlotte. What a comeback. The ball game is now tied.
I don't know what the
If you're
safety's
going to give
doing.
it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Can this offense answer their opponent's score? Suddenly they're behind. First play of the drive, he looks left for
what a
completion.
shed of a block there.
Gaining a few yards.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's an important first down on that running play. And the wideout goes in motion. It's an option look. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quickly. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Okay, just not gonna let me do it, I guess.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Oh! Somebody should have caught that. I thought it was going to be wide open, then he like spurted at the end, and that should have been a pick.
He just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now it's 3rd and short.
Yeah, I thought he had him beat for sure. I was like,
could help decide this game. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll lost it to the end zone.
Fuck. 2 in a row. I
Intercept
should fucking
in the
do
end
it.
zone. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot.
Oh my God, what are my safeties doing back there?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
That sack sets up an important 3rd down.
Hold on, what the fuck is going on there?
Called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page.
They had my linebacker like way out on the end.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up.
Again, this is not good.
No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now.
Oh, of course, this guy's wide open.
Finds room at the 30. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Why did they
I'd love to see this
the
late in the
defense
game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The 49ers are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to.
There's a couple plays I have where guys will do that. I like in the other league, I threw a couple picks that way because the guy just stopped all of a sudden. Right.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal.
Oh, fuck.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
What an incredible job by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. No, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On fourth down, they get the football back here in this tight game.
Oh.
And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You first open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the ball
No! Dennis!
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Dennis.
The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning.
Oh.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. There's the handoff. He's free around the 15. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Raging Cajuns will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket, and he'll be brought down. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Just
Offense
run.
been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's a shotgun run call. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He knocks this one right through. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor.
God, just
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
defense, man.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.